Good morning this morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. How are we doing today?
Doing great. How about you?
Oh, good. Good to hear that. Awesome. I'm happy we're here and very soon we're going to be starting out. Wow. Mm-hmm. All right. So, some bit starting, and I just want to quickly do some, some. Can you hear any song in the background? Please put yes in the chat. Are you hearing any sound in the background?
No, I'm not hearing any sound.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm trying to do something, but it's not. Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. All right. Wow. Let's get into it. I want to give like 2 minutes to just ask anybody that was at yesterday's training to just put on the chat before I go into day two proper. What was it like yesterday? I would just like you to please put in the chat. How was yesterday for you? And what was the at least one thing that came to you as new? Maybe you have a light bulb moment or something stood out
That's
for you.
it.
Yes. Let's just do that in the next 3 minutes so we
And
can.
that was great.
Okay. Can you tell me one thing that stood out for you, sir? I know you say a lot. Awesome. Awesome. An eye opener. Thank you. Anybody else that want to share? If you don't want to use the if you don't want to mute yourself or mute yourself, you can use the chat. Just send something in the chat. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Awesome. 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 We are seeing the miracle of the age. Like it's awesome wonder. It does literally everything. Wow. Yeah. Yes, more. More. Anybody else? We are starting right away. We can see like there's so many things that AI can do. So if we begin to look ourselves as an administrator, you look yourself as a business owner, you need social media posts, you are looking at yourself as, somebody that's maybe you're a YouTuber, you want to develop content. We are seeing even before now, while I was trying to share my sound, I was going to play the music that I use AI to produce. So there's a lot there's a lot like you want to schedule and or you I don't even know where, even in health, In the clinic, it's a lot. It's a lot. And as business owners or as someone that is aspiring to become one, there's a lot that AI can help you do. So we are looking at productivity, how we can begin to use that tool to enhance our productivity. And that is why today is going to be another game changer, because I know Prof is already on the call, and very soon I'm going to be handing you over. Like I said yesterday, and those of you in the VIP too, how was it? Because I know it's not everybody that is on the VIP session, but those that were in VIP, I would like you to please put it in the chat what the session was. Yeah, while I welcome everybody to day 2 of a Smart AI Business That Work Challenge, we've been able to give ourselves an eye-opener to the basics of what that tool can do. Like, how many of us remember the days that when you say internet age and you talk about before any application can get a download of 1 million, it took years. I have one slide that was expressing like what it took, how many days, or what it took Instagram as an application, Facebook as an application, and some other application, what it took them before they got to 1 million download and whatever. That tool, that data shows that it took ChatGPT AI in 2022 only 5 days. Like, it was a destruction of whatever you can think has ever happened. And so that is why we are diving deep more into the world of AI and how it can help you and I to save time, to work more efficiently, and to be able to perform our personal life. How many of us know that there are 2 important commodities in life that you don't want to waste? You talk about, if you know that commodity, I want you to put a guess in the chat, put something. What are those 2 commodities that is so precious that we must pay attention to it? Let me see. I want you to put in the chat if you have something for me. Let me check the chat. Yeah. Okay, great. Wow, awesome. Because I know this is a session that I want it to be engaging, and I don't want to be like I'm the only one talking, because we are moving fast now in the next 5 minutes to Dr. Steve. So I was just referring to number 1, time. And I didn't see anybody in the chat, but number 2 is money. And so if this training is important,
Just complain my problem.
so without wasting much time, today's session is on automation. You're going to be learning how you're going to going through. And if you were not here yesterday, I want you to check the Facebook. If you have not joined the Facebook group, please check the mail that was sent. You are going to see the link that will take you directly there, and the replay of yesterday's session is there. If you like to join the VIP session, it is an exclusive access where you have one-on-one personal training and personal question and answer session with Dr. Steve. Okay, and it is just $29. So I'm going to be putting the link in the chat if you want to join us. That session starts exactly 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. after this general session. And so without taking more time, I already know yesterday I introduced him, and today I'm going to be giving and taking it over to giving it to Dr. Steve Efe, and he's a leading AI expert, and he's been at the foremost of helping business and professionals integrate AI on their daily, day-to-day operations. And today is going to be walking us through how we are going to automate our task and our life so that we can have more freedom of time to do those things we love with AI. So let me get him on the spotlight now. I'm going to get the session over to him. Dr. Steve Efe, it's time. You can please unmute yourself and take it away.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for the warm introduction. Can everyone hear me clearly?
Yes.
Very good. It's nice to be with you all once again. I want to say good morning to every one of you. Welcome back to day 2 of our AI 4-day challenge. Yesterday, we had a very good experience looking at the basics of AI. But today, we are going to be doing something different. We're going to be focusing on how to automate processes. So our focus is going to be on automation. And I want to believe that you guys are excited about today's session. All right, just to introduce myself again, I'm Steve Efe. I'm certified, and of course, I develop apps using AI. So this is something that I've been doing for a long time. I would say specifically more than a decade, not just as an AI scientist, but also as a programmer. So I'll be leveraging both experiences to guide you how to become better, automating things. All right, so what are we going to be looking at today? First, we will be talking about what are the best tools to use for business automation. Sorry about that, there's a glitch in my system. So what are the best AI tools to use for automation? And how can you use those tools to your own advantage in your business and in your personal endeavor? I want to believe that you all remember that in years past, we used to have that buzz about the computer system. So that was the new platform technology that aided people in developing, processes seamlessly. And from there, we had the mobile technology platform that, came into being a few decades ago. And the reason that we transitioned to mobile technology is because humans are always looking for ways to automate processes. Now you can go everywhere with your phones to get whatever you want to do, get it done on the phone. Even while you're using the computer system, which is one of the greatest discovery of humans, you still have to plug in your phone sometimes to have your phone in your hands while you're working on the phone. That's the beauty of automation. Now there is this talk in the industry that they are developing AI-driven glasses. So those glasses, they are the new age technology platform. So instead of you having to use your mobile technology, now you can control processes using just your eyes. And that's the beauty of automation. So what is the plan that we have for you all? So after the 4-day challenge, we're going to be taking a deep dive into how to really get into the hands-on process, or we're going to be having a practical sessions to help you integrate AI into your work and into your business operations. So we will be organizing a monthly seminar And I want to believe that you guys are excited about this, and as we are going to be focusing not just on the aspects of AI, but we're going to be taking a deep dive, developing and building AI-powered chatbots. So sometimes you're interacting with a website and you ask all these virtual bots or virtual assistants questions. So the question is, how do you develop your own bots for your own business such that you can just be relaxing somewhere in Hawaii while your chatbot is doing the whole task operation for you, for your business. We're also going to learn how to automate your social media posts to gain more customers, how to generate real-time sales. So this is going to be a practical seminar. So if you want to get into that hands-on, you want to have that practical experience, this is for you. We're going to be sending out an email detailing how the seminar is going to go and of course when it's going to start. And we believe that you all are going to be interested in this. All right, so what are we going to be looking at today? What's on the agenda for today? So the first thing is to say this. AI is not just a tool that you use to carry out tasks. It's to revolutionize your processes. It's for productivity. It's for efficiency. It's for innovation. So if you are just using AI to implement tasks, then you are underusing AI as a technology. So our vision here is to introduce you to automation processes. And then when you join the monthly seminar, you can get into the practical aspect of it. So today we are going to be talking about why automating daily tasks is a game changer, how to automate your professional work, some of the success story from having that workflow where things are automated and you are reducing time consumed on manual tasks, how you can develop your own personal and professional growth using key AI tools. And then we're going to also look at some hands-on example using Zapier for daily automation. And we're going to talk about building your own personal automation plan. Of course, this is not going to have the hands-on parts to it, but it's going to give you an idea of the possibility of some of these AI tools. All right, any question before we proceed?
Let's fire on. Stop.
Okay, very good. So I want you guys to imagine a system that handles about 30 to 40% of your daily task without you needing constant supervision. What we're trying to say here is that can you utilize automation to free up much of your time? Can you free up your time to allow you to focus on growing your business rather than managing your business? So the key here is driving growth, reducing time, improving productivity, driving efficiency. So we are more focused on strategic decisions during the automation process. So if you remember, gone are the days when you have to go to a bank to deposit money. You have to walk long distance, make several calls and so on. Now you can just go to a particular spot and deposit your money at outlets, right? And that's a very good example of automating processes. You want to make life easier and better, right? Now, my question to you is that how many times have you felt like life is just too busy for you? You have several daily tasks, several work responsibilities in your office, several goals, business goals that has to be worked on each day. So sometimes you feel overwhelmed. But what we're saying is that how can we use AI to solve many repetitive tasks and take them off your plate and help you focus more on growing your business? You're working in a typical work environment. How can you automate the task so that you free up your time? You can get into something else. For example, most of the things my colleagues do at work, I do them in few minutes, and I have free time to do other things, play tennis, spend more time with the family, and so on. This is what we're talking about, right? How can you automate tasks without having to worry about deliverables? So the question is automation for you? Is automation for you? How can I do more with less? That's a question you should be asking. How can you have more time and greater efficiency? So let me ask you this. What task can you think of in your business, in your professional life, that you can think of that you would like to automate today? Every single day, I think about that. How can I make my life so easy? Some of you want to start your own business. You don't know how to start. You don't know how to even improve or grow your business, grow the sales. What you should be thinking about is automation, right? So I want you all to start thinking, what is that thing that is pressing your mind that is making you to process, a lot of time trying to figure out how to do things? For example, are you looking at how to understand your income, how your income is spent each month? Are you looking at how your invoices are being, dished out, right? All these can be automated using AI, and this is what we're talking about. So today I'm going to show you how to bring some of those wishes to life. Remember I said this, with AI, the possibilities are endless. And as you join the monthly seminar that I once talked about, you're going to see how we can make automation work for you. All right. I know some of you have a Siri installed on your Apple Watch. You have Google Assistant that helps you with your daily task, managing your schedule, reminding you of your to-do list, and even how to order your groceries before you even have coffee in the morning. So AI is something that people have been using and they don't know. There are so many tools you guys have been using at home that are leveraging AI. So the question is, how can we use AI to take over more personal tasks? For example, even managing your calendar, booking appointment, and sending reminders. How can you use that if you're not doing that already? Right? What daily task would you love to automate right now? So now let's move on to your professional life. We've talked about personal life, what we typically use AI for, to set reminders and so on. But let's move to professional life. Whether you're managing a team or working on projects or trying to stay on top of your email, AI can take a huge chunk of those tasks. And the question is, what are the tools that you can start with? There are several tools out there. Like I said on the first day, You can develop your own tools. In less than 3 hours, I can develop some of these tools using AI. But what I'm saying is that there are already existing tools that you can integrate into your business workflow to make things work for you. Tools like your Grammarly, Calendly, and Microsoft Power Automate. We can make things so easier to automate, from scheduling to writing your reports. How many of you have used Calendly before? You've used Calendly, or you've used alternatives to Calendly before? What about Power Automate? So these are some of the tools that are used in the industry if you want to make your life easy, because the industry requirements are very different. The work requirements are very different. They want people, they want to hire people that understand automation, people that can get tasks done so that they can move from clients to clients and get the job done. All right. So you want to see yourself as a consultant when it comes to automation. So as a consultant, for example, you want to reduce the number of hours you're spending on client calls, on sending reminders, on drafting emails. Now, as a consultant, for example, how can you cut down those time, for example, to 2 hours a week? So that means that out of the 10 hours that you used to spend, you can spend those 8 extra hours to focus on other things like meeting your clients and even starting a new business. So you imagine the level of freedom you're going to have doing that. And there are several success stories that have generated, that have been, coming forth from automating professional tasks. For example, there is a research that was done by Google, and they found that there is an increase in users' task performance when using generative AI tools. And you can see the increase over time. When it comes to customer support, there has been almost about 13% increase, writing reports, about 60% increase, just within the span of 3 years. That's post-COVID, right? During COVID and post-COVID. That's the beauty of the COVID experience, which was more advantageous to many industries in terms of automating things. So a lot of tools were developed because things were done virtually. And post-COVID, a lot of revenues are being generated. Companies that were sitting on millions of dollars of revenue are now sitting on billions of dollars of revenue in the last 2 or 3 years. So what are the typical tools, AI tools that are used for personal and professional growth? So here are some of the popular tools that you can start using today to automate both your personal and professional tasks. You have Google Assistant that can help you to manage your to-do list. You have Trello, for example, that can help you to keep up with your projects, making sure that they are organized, well organized. So these are some of the tools that can make your life easy or easier in no time. So my question to you, what's your plan? Which tools are you going to be excited to try out after this 4-day challenge to start automating your processes? So I want you to picture a business. For example, you are into a business that deals with sales, and you need lead generation. You need to follow up on your sales. You need to track your sales. You need that customer support. So how do you make sure all these are run on autopilot? This can be done in an automated way, where you don't have to spend hours manually handling this task. So if you're looking a seamless way of doing things, where you have integration of some of these modules or tools in your on your website, even on your apps, where things are done seamlessly 24/7, this is the way to do it. So this is not just for big corporations. Even small businesses are taking full advantage of these tools. So these tools are designed for both small and large corporations to run their business more efficiently. And the goal is to free you up from the day-to-day grind. Remember, people makes a corporation, people make a business. So if you are freeing up more time, the day-to-day grind of people, you are doing the same for the business. That means the business can look for other opportunities instead of focusing on just one opportunity and limiting the revenue generation at the end of each month. So this is a way to grow your business, to serve more customers, and to increase your products rather. All right. So for example, we have HubSpot, 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 which was developed a few years ago. That was pre-COVID. They started small. Now they have a platform where you can develop some of the modules in the tools to help you automate processes like having a customer follow-up. In just 6 months, a lot of the users of HubSpot have seen a 30% increase in conversion. Conversion, I hope you guys understand what conversion means. Conversion means that you have clients that are buying your products, they see your vision, they see the essence of using your product, and they are coming back for more. That's what we call conversion, right? So that's the power of automating key aspects of your business. So it's not just selling, but you are selling repetitively, right? Your client base is growing and coming back for more, right? They're asking for new products because of your business ideals. So one of the AI tools that you can use or start thinking of using for your business is the HubSpot for customer engagement. Very important. So
So if you have individuals working in such a business, what you find out is that if they do not have the experience in the use of AI tools, they are going to be left behind. So a lot of companies are considering integration of AI to their strategic objective for the next 10 years. So AI is being integrated into the business world gradually, and we have to adapt. I want us to just see how AI is being utilized in small businesses. I'm going to play these videos right here. I'm going to start with these. 1 second. Can you all hear me? Hello?
We're not hearing.
Oh, sorry about that. I think it was the network.
Okay.
Lost contact. I'm sorry about that. Let me just have a rundown of these parts. Right? So just 1 second, let me mute some of the audios. Ms. Atekojer, please can you mute yourself, please? Ms. Folorisho, Ms. Solar, can you mute yourself, please? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Sorry about the lost transition. So I was talking about some of the tools that you can use to advantage for your professional growth. Some of them are the Grammarly, the Calendly, and the Microsoft Power Automate, which can make it easier for you to automate everything from scheduling to writing reports. And then I talked about the fact that you have to see yourself as a consultant when it comes to the use of AI. You have to see yourself as a consultant when you're using AI, because as a consultant, you're spending 10 hours a week scheduling client calls, sending reminders, and drafting emails. You can think of ways to cut down that cost from 10 hours to 2 hours a week. That means you have 8 hours that is extra to focus on clients and new businesses. That means you can unlock your day to achieve freedom. And this is what AI can provide to you. You can see the growth in revenue or the growth in users, tax, performance, since the use of AI tools. When it comes to customer support, there is about 12% increase, writing business documents. You can see the growth over time. And AI tool is now being integrated in some of the day-to-day operations of many corporations. What does that mean? It means that you, as an individual working in a particular corporation, a particular organization, should know how to automate processes to free time, because the more time you're free, the more time the business is going to have to focus on many other revenue generating avenues, right? Many avenues to generate more income. So these are some of the tools that you can start looking at for your personal and professional growth. And if you have Google Assistant, for example, Google Assistant, it can help you to manage your to-do list. Trello to help you keep your projects organized, and some other tools like Grammarly to check your technical reports to make sure it meets requirements and so on. So these are some of the day-to-day tools that you should be looking at going forward as an individual that is embracing AI in their day-to-day tasks. So here we have a very important tool called HubSpot. HubSpot is a platform that was created out of the need to improve sales, out of the need to reach many audiences. So many small businesses were struggling on how to grow their operations and so on. And HubSpot took that initiative to develop a platform where you can attract new customers, you can convert them, you can close projects, and you can satisfy your customer to come for more, right? So they developed that platform to give you, something that is more better than the traditional process, whereby you can take more of your time on other things. You can put your time into other things rather than focusing on day-to-day operations. So everything is automated for you through HubSpot. Just in a few minutes, I want you to listen to this video right here.
Fast. Wow, this is really good. Idea, create, share, then flash, AI-powered content all in one place.
Very good. So what you see here is HubSpot showing you how to interact with the interface to design platforms. So through their own platform, you're developing your own platform that is automated, whereby you can really engage your customer, you can follow them up and have an increase in conversion. Based on the report that was released last year from users of the platform, 30% of their users said there is an increase in conversion. When I mean conversion, those clients that came back for more after the use of their business products. So this is one way to start thinking of automating your business process. So in recent time, I would say during COVID and post-COVID, there has been requests for more AI tools. Why? Because a lot of businesses have seen that they can increase their revenue just integrating AI into their modules. So there's no doubt that AI is penetrating into several business sectors. And based on the report that was released by TechNavio, there's about 35% of increase in businesses that are using AI in some form or the other since the start of 2021. 85% of those business owners and executives said that they are making that strategic move to have AI a priority for their investment portfolio. So their investment is going to AI. So right now you see a lot of companies still handling things traditionally, but behind the scene, they're already integrating AI into their processes. What that means is that in 5 years' time, if you're an employee that know how to operate some of the processes of those companies seamlessly using AI, then you're going to be left behind. This is the reality of what is coming in 2 years' time. I want us to listen to these two videos right here. The first one is talking about the impact of AI tools in improving sales in retail business. I want us to listen.
How do we use AI? The person is struggling, AI-powered recommendation agents and then extracting data to provide personalized product suggestions. This not only increases sales but also improves customer satisfaction by connecting shoppers with items they love. Number 2, inventory management. AI can predict demand patterns and optimize inventory management. Retailers can reduce overstocking and unstocking issues, ultimately saving costs and ensuring products are available when customers want them. Number 3, front-end automation. Chatbots and virtual assistants powered by AI are enhancing customer service. They handle routine inquiries, freeing up human staff to focus on more complex customer needs. Number 4, checkout automation. AI-powered cashierless stores like Amazon Go streamline the checkout process. Shoppers can grab items and walk out without traditional checkout hassles. Number 5, fraud prevention. AI algorithms identify suspicious transactions, helping retailers prevent fraud and protect sensitive customer data. Thank you and keep watching.
All right, so that video talked about how to use AI to your advantage to generate leads, generate customer support for retail business, how to automate sales, and increasing efficiency and profit. Now let's listen to one of the greatest mind to live on Earth in this moment, Mark Zuckerberg. What he has to say about using AI for small businesses.
Millions of different AI agents, but actually probably more AI agents than there are people. A lot of what we're focused on is giving every creator and every small business the ability to create AI agents for themselves, making it so that every person on our platforms can create their own AI agents that they want to interact with. And if you think about it, these are just huge spaces, right? So there are hundreds of millions of small businesses in the world. And one of the things I think is really important is basically making it so the relatively small amount of work, a business can basically, a few taps, stand up an AI agent for themselves that can do customer support, sales, communicate with other people, other customers. I think that every business in the future, just like they have an email address and a website and a social media presence today, I think every business is going to have an AI agent that their customers can talk to in the future.
All right, so that is what is happening right now. So many businesses are using AI agents. So instead of you having people as marketers for businesses, now you have agents of your AI doing that work for you. That means that in a few years' time, there will be some employees that will be losing their job. And it goes beyond that. Even carrying out processes. Now you have AI tools that can design a whole website for you. What that means is that those that are website designers would have to find another job in maybe like 5 to 10 years' time. And also, if you're a programmer, you think you spent 10 years in the university learning how to program, you've been to a technical school where they teach you how to do that, so a combination of 10 years. Now you have AI tools that can develop a whole app for you and make sure that the app is even better functionally. So what we are saying here is that how can you use AI to your own day-to-day tasks in your own operations for each day to make sure that you are ahead of the curve. Now, there is a tool that I want to talk about here, which is called Zapier. Zapier is one great tool that you can use to automate processes without having a developer. So it's a no-code app. You don't know how to code, your interfaces for your platforms. You can use Zapier. So what I've done here is to provide a link that you guys can follow that link and you'll see the process on how to create some of the aspects of the platform. You want a chatbot agent, you can create that with Zapier. You want to automate all processes, moving from between Slack and other apps. You can use your Zapier. So Zapier has a marketplace, even that you can integrate other automation tools. So this is a great commerce, tool that you can use to improve your revenue generation. All right. So here I have some of the checklists that you all should be considering if you are going to engage in automation. So the first one is a checklist for personal growth. Remember that earlier I was saying that you should think about some aspect of your life or daily day-to-day activities, your professional life that you need to automate. That's something you should think about when you wake up each morning, right? So, for example, how can you reduce the time you're spending on appointments, exercises? How can you create reminders for your important habits like exercises, meditation, self-care? You can develop apps that can help you, create those reminders. There are several platforms that can help do that. One of them is Street. If you want to track your time, there are several of them, like Rescue Time, like Toggle, that you can use. You want to develop yourself, you want to develop your learning and skills. There are several platforms that integrate AI into their platform, like Coursera, like Udemy. But what I'm saying is that, can you develop your own platform, your own learning platform, right? Now that you know how to use some of these platforms, some of you have got certifications from this platform, you see how things are automated. Can you develop yours with AI tools? So start thinking about things that you would need AI for. Is it managing your finances, for your health and fitness, or even for reading journals? You want to read books from Amazon, from Kindle, and so on. You can generate your own app using AI tools to help you develop your personal knowledge, right? Your mental well-being, even networking, and even achieving your goal. So these are things you can do with AI tools for your personal growth. Now, when it comes to professional growth, you want to start thinking about professional tasks, right? For example, every day I have a list of things that has to be done. All these were planned maybe months prior, right? So, well, because my processes are automated, it's always easy for me to do a lot of things, right? I teach in the university. I am an adjunct professor in other universities, right? I attend, for example, just to increase my professional knowledge, I'm into cybersecurity also, and I'm into AI real time. So all these things, how do I combine them with my professional duties at the place where I work? And this is where AI comes into place. Right? How do I manage my emails? How do I manage my tasks and projects? How do I organize documents and file them and so on? Some of the tools you've been using are, they are using AI, and that's why you can easily get things done. For example, most of you use DocuSign. And what you don't understand is that DocuSign, sometimes they know what signature they want to use when you're signing those documents. So how do they know that? Because there's an AI tool that's integrated that kind of understands the patterns of signature from your name, the names that you enter, right? The same thing with your Google Drive, your Dropbox, all these tools you are using are leveraging AI. And for our professional growth, we have to start thinking, how can we also develop AI tools or understand how to use some of the existing AI tools for our own advantage, right? If you're into social media, there are so many tools out there that you can use to your advantage, to track your customers, to engage your customers, to look at KPIs, key performance indices, or to engage and look at metrics. You are looking at marketing campaigns, or you are doing data analytics. There are so many AI tools that are out there. But for me, I believe as you grow in learning about AI, you should be at the level where you can develop your own AI tools that meets your specific needs. And that is why we are saying that you should be part of our seminar, monthly seminar, to automate your way to success. So we want to teach you how to automate your way to success, whereby you manage everything from your personal tasks to your business growth. It's all about efficiency. It's also about taking back control of your time and your focus on things that are more important, right? So AI will not only help you run your business or your personal life, but it's going to make things so easy for you and give you back your freedom. So in our monthly seminar, we are going to show you that and how to make that possible. Starting from November, we are going to be learning how to build AI-powered chatbot. Of course, there are several of them that are available that you can subscribe to, but I'm saying, can you build yours for your own customer support? Can you automate your social media posts using AI tools? Can you implement AI for real-time sales, lead generation? Can you create personalized marketing campaigns with AI? Can you use AI for data analytics and visualization and many more? And I can guarantee you, after learning all these, you can apply it to several other areas, whether you're developing app, you're in the IT sector, you want to develop your website, your own personal website. Everything you're going to learn here will be something that will take you through into implementing your own business idea. All right, I'm going to stop right here. Any question?
Wow.
Sorry for the lag.
A lot. Yeah, it's fine. Wow, quickly, what I can hear from this presentation is that when it comes to AI, it's like there's a lot that we cannot even exhaust within an hour. And the beauty of what we have seen today, if there's a summary that I want to leave before we drop the VIP session, is that AI is going to be the greatest wealth creator in this country, in our history. Because I'm seeing that AI does not care where you were born, does not care whether you are a doctor, whether you're an artisan. So we are seeing something that is going to be destroying the barriers that have prevented people from moving the ladder for over the period of years. And what that is telling us is that we must be ready to make the sacrifice to learn this. Whether you're a business owner, you're a career person, in anything you do, we must be willing to pay that price to learn this because it is the future. If we're not going to be among those that will become extinction, there is an animal they call, this dinosaur animal, extinction, it has gone into extinction. So you and I, we have been shown something that can help us change how we are going to be doing business and that is AI. And so I want to welcome you to this new way of living. And regardless of wherever you have found yourself in history, this is a time you can be the best and do whatever you are called to do. So I want you to quickly, I don't know if there's anybody, okay, that have any question. Please let me see you by dropping you raise your hand. And if you can drop it on the chat. And if you like to continue with the next session, there is a link on the chat, which is the VIP link that you can just quickly sign up to, and then awesome. Okay, go ahead. Briefly, we are almost past saying if you can do your question in 1 minute, and then we quickly take that and then we move to the next session. Please go ahead, unmute yourself, Ade.
Thank you.
And everyone is free to please subscribe for the AI VIP session.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's just a quick one. When Dr. Steve was making his presentation, there was a link in his presentation that he said we can click, but I sent a message, yeah, the Zapier. Can he please drop it in the chat so that we can test it? Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm gonna do that very quickly.
Yeah.
Now, it's not the link that is connected to Zapier, but a link that will take you through the whole process of creating a platform. That you created.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's more into getting to implement it rather than. So the link takes you to a Google Doc that shows you the process.
Okay. So I've already
Thank you, I
shared
got it.
Yeah, so those are the two links that Dr. Steve shared. How many of us are having value for the time being spent on this? How many of us? So it's more or less like this is just what we need to be doing now so that we are ready, we are rightly positioned. And tomorrow is another day, day 3, and it promises to take us further on how you and I can employ this to begin to make the best. So we are not part of those that will become dinosaurs in 2-3 years from now. So majority of what Doctor has shared is the fact that we can begin to capture leads, how you can have, even to WhatsApp, that your chatbot will be assisting, and we have few opportunities to do that, and it's willing to get us to those details where you have chatbots being assigned to your website, to your Facebook page, that will be answering your clients, to your Instagram, messaging, any messaging platform you have. That these are some of the things, and it's not about replacing people, it's about enhancing every one of us to see what we can achieve with this virtual tool, rather than just wasting our time all over it. And that is it. Thank you. I did not see any other hand. And that is it for day 2. We'll be starting the VIP session immediately, right? Immediately. So please, if you want to join, that is the link. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 11 o'clock, and we'll be taking it further. Thank you very much for joining us today. We'll see you tomorrow, and those that are subscribed for the VIP, we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate your time.